Hi guys, it's me, Aliyah, and today, death. Not complete death. Times where we've come very close to death. You know, everybody has those near-death experiences. Mine might be a little bit dramatic because I am a bit dramatic. But yeah, I have 3 stories for you guys about times that I've come close to death, or at least my dramatic self thinks that it could have happened. So let's get started. I'll start with what happened like at my youngest age to the most recent. Alright, so the first one, I'm pretty sure I was in 1st grade, so I guess that means like 6 and 7, I don't really know. Me, my mom, and my sister were walking in Walmart, and there's a wet puddle on the floor apparently, but there was no sign, like no caution wet floor sign or whatever, so obviously we just walk or attempt to walk over it. So my mom walks over it, she's fine. My sister walks over it, she's great. And then little old me, I walk over the puddle, and guess what I do? I slip. The first thing that hits the hard behind floor is my head, my cabeza, la tête. Is that head in French? Yeah, but the first thing that hits, like, this is the ground, and I go boop, and then I just start bawling. My eyes were like bloodshot red. I was in so much pain, and I was like freaking out because I was like, oh my god, and they had to call the ambulance, and they came and they're like checking me up, and I was just like so scared. They were like, do you think you need to go to the hospital? Like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm okay, I don't want to go to the hospital, I want to go to the hospital. So that was me being annoying and not actually being mature, but I mean, I was 6 and 7. I didn't want to go to the doctor and they'd be like, yeah, your daughter is dying, because I was afraid of death. I still am, so I mean, whatever. So I didn't go that night, but a couple of days later I did go, and I got to leave school early. I remember that clearly. And I went to like urgent care for kids or whatever, and they checked out my cabeza, and everything was pretty okay, I guess. If it was worse, I really could have gotten hurt. But I didn't, and that story is probably me being really freaking dramatic because... Okay, the next one is a big, like a much larger scale of death experiences, or almost near-death experiences, than the first and the last one I'm gonna tell you. Basically, wow, 2 out of 3 of these are with my mom and my sister. I wonder if they're the reason for all of my almost near-death experiences. So we were in the car and we were driving over a railroad track, and so we were in the middle of, like, we were literally like on the track, and those things that come down, like, that are supposed to block you, like when the train is coming, it literally, like, this is the car, and the thing like went down on us, so we couldn't like move. Like, okay, so out of me, my mom and my sister, I'm literally the one who's always freaking out, always crying, always screaming. So we're here, the thing is there, and I'm like freaking out. I'm like, we need to get out of the car, we need to get out of the car, like, now. And my mom's like, no, stay in the car. And I'm like, you want us to die? Because that's what's about to happen. The train was literally coming, and we are closed under this thing, about to die, get hit by the train. So I was like, what the frick are you talking about, lady? And so that was, we were almost gonna die. And then someone, thank you Jesus, because I was not ready to die, this guy came and he like lifted it up or something somehow. I don't know, I was little, so I don't really know how he did that. The thing lifted up and we drove past and we didn't die. And I guess my mom told us to stay in the car because my mom always gets these weird creepy not creepy, I guess it's from, but she gets like these senses where like she'll be like, no, don't do that, or like, yeah, you really should do that, and she'll always be right about it. It's like she has this really cool intuition, so anytime she tells me to do, anytime she's like, no, I have a bad feeling about that, I'm like, okay. So that was my second near-death experience, and that one's more close to death, is a lot closer to me dying than the first one. The next one was very recent. I think it was in December or November. But so me and my dance class, my dance team, decided to go to a dinner at a restaurant, and so we went there. Like, I didn't really like that restaurant that much, so I was just like, okay, I'll get some teriyaki chicken, but it was like from the kids menu, and usually I've gone there before and gotten the teriyaki chicken and it was fine, but this time the waitress came, and I was like, oh, can I get the teriyaki chicken? And she was like, no. She was like, no, because it's on the kids menu. And I was like, I look like one, just pass me and go. Like, I literally look. So I'm as short as one, but as a child. But I was just like, okay, whatever. Then can I just get a Caesar salad? And she was like, or a salad, I don't really know what kind, but she's like, yeah, okay. So yeah, I get my salad, and I'm eating it, and I'm eating my salad, and I got about like one bite of it, or a couple bites of it, and I like swallowed it, and like I just felt really like weird, and I was still carrying on with the night, because yeah, so I was just carrying on, but my throat was really itchy. Like, I just felt really uncomfortable, like in this area, like my chest and my throat. Like, I couldn't really feel like I was breathing, and yeah, so I stopped eating it, because I was like, okay, well, if I eat anymore, I'm probably gonna die. And there it is. But and then like, I don't drive, so whenever it was over, my friend dropped me off at the mall, because my mom was at the mall. And my mom is like, I'm like, Mom, I think I had like a allergic reaction to the food that I ate, because I'm allergic to peanuts and all types of nuts, and no, don't do that. And then my mom was like carrying on, having dinner with her friend, and I was like I was literally in there, I felt like I couldn't breathe, my throat was itching, it hurt, my arm, like my hands, like my face was itching, like I was like itching, and I was just like, okay, I gotta, like, we need to go home. We eventually go home, and well, we're on the way home, and Mom's like, do you want a McFlurry? Because I love McFlurries. And I was like, yeah, but that sounds so stupid, because why would you have a McFlurry whenever you're like dying? And my stomach was hurting too, obviously, because like when you eat something your body doesn't like want, it's obviously gonna be like, no, get out. So I don't know why I decided to eat a McFlurry. That actually really hurt. And so I got one, and that eased the pain for a little while, and then I went to bed. And then I wake up in the middle of the night, like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and I literally have to poop so bad. Like, sorry, this is TMI, like, I don't care. Like, I like pooped, and I was like, okay, everything is great. I'm okay. Like, I feel a little bit better. But there was like still some like stomach pain in there, and so I lay down, and then I'm like,
and I run to the bathroom,
which is good, because it means that my body got rid of it, obviously. Like, I called my mom, because she was in her room, and Mom, I just threw up. And then she was so nice, and she gave me some medicine and stuff, and it was good, and it was fine. But like, if I ate more of that, like, I'm really glad that I like could feel it like as soon as I ate the first bite, because the first time the first time I ever had an allergic reaction was when I was like an itty bitty baby. And my mom fed me a bunch of peanut butter, and my face was like blown up, and like I can like not breathe and stuff, and near death, whatever. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I think I'm probably really just being over dramatic, but I just thought I would share these 3 stories. I just thought I would share these 3 stories with you, because I wanted to do kind of a story time, but I couldn't think of a story that was long enough, so I thought I would give you these 3 stories. If you guys want any more story times, I will try my hardest to think of something that's happened in my life. And obviously, I'm young, something's gonna come up, and since school's starting soon, something's gonna come up where my life is gonna, something worth a story should pop up. Yeah, I don't want to make this a whole story time channel or anything, because I don't want it to be like that. But I could definitely do some occasionally if you guys like it. Yeah, so remember to like this if you enjoyed it, and comment down a suggestion below for an upcoming, comment down a suggestion below if you have any ideas, or if you want to see anything specifically on my channel. And also comment down below a near-death experience you've had and what happened. And yeah, if you like my channel, or if you want to see more of my channel, please subscribe, and I will see you guys next Friday. Bye!